Oh, he's live. This is my first attempt, well, second attempt, first proper attempt to go live. Oh, he's live. It says it's live even on the GoPro. So this is a proper broadcast attempt, not just a test, proper. So today, at this time, on a Sunday in this little satellite town of Brisbane, I am on my EUC. Hopefully won't come down to a crash. I don't want to go viral in that respect. I want to go at least 2 views about giving some people insights on hey, being a beginner on an EUC. So far, as you can see, I'm scooting. I think I am scooting quite fast down the road. This is probably 40 kilometers an hour right now. I'm going to do a quick corner because I didn't notice if there was any cars or not. So, beginner insights. This is my about 9 or 10 months of riding this EUC. This I'm not sure if you can see the EUC in that manner. I've got my Chinese riding boots on and waiting for traffic to pass. So, as you can see, I can stop. This is the first time I've had to stop on this bit. How many cars have to fucking pass? Oh God. So there you go. I was able to get on okay after letting all the cars pass. I've been able to go cross country, maybe 5% of my kilometers are cross country. As you can see, I'm on a paved path for until the eye can see, until you'll see how I go on a gravel track. I've even used this lovely little EUC. This what am I riding? I'm riding a Begode RS HS high speed. I've even got a screenshot of one of my trips where my max speed 80.4, no 80.3. And as I slowed down, I got to 50-ish and I started to wobble. So usually, as they say on EUC boards and streams and podcasts and all that sort of thing, accelerate out of it. So I tried to accelerate out of it. It wasn't slowing down. This wobble was not slowing down. So my lizard brain kicked into gear and I went to slow down, which of course I wobbled even more to the point of this is a half cast now. It's a half broken thumb. It's a Bennett's fracture. After they diagnosed it as a dislocation, they tried to go to put it back in until someone that actually looked for a Bennett's fracture actually saw the Bennett's fracture and bingo bongo, 3 pins, a cast put on, and I'm getting this taken off in 2 days. No, this is not Sunday. Before I said fuck yeah, now this was Sunday. It's actually Friday. It's actually Friday today. Ugh. So, beginner insights. So, I would suggest that I'm still a beginner because I've had maybe a couple of weeks without any time on the EUC. It was only probably 3 or 4 days since I've had this broken. Since my break, I've still been on this quite often. And I've estimated 10 minutes per day for 270 days, which is 9 months, and it came out to about 44 hours or something like that. So let's say the way I'm riding now is 40 hours worth of shit. I went the wrong way. And it bounced me because I'm distracted. Of course I'm distracted. I nearly got bounced off. I wasn't really watching the little bouncy bits on the road. Code for bumpy bits. No, I don't set up any suspension or anything. It's got fairly good suspension. I've jumped off gutters and whatnot, and this EUC performs pretty good, other than chucking me off. And the reason why I went 80 k's per hour on this thing was because I felt so good. I had a tyre change from the good people at E-Riders Murray here in Brisbane, and I felt so confident on this new tyre. Like, she wasn't wobbling at 20 or 40 while slowing down, so I thought, yep, 60, she's good, because my prior recorded max was probably 8. I thought, got a minute, and 60. Then I went really quick, and I'm not sure what that really quick was, and then I went, I'll see how I go, and that was my 80.3 pass, 80.3 k's an hour. That's when I fell off it. If you count some of my slowdown and all that sort of thing, probably 40 to 45k an hour drop. So that was my my stack that I had, which resulted in this. I'll show you how I do some little tight corners, maybe go up a gutter and all that sort of thing. But these are some insights. Yes, I will demonstrate a few things. Let's demonstrate some cross country. This is I don't know how this one. Yeah, this is pretty tame, like a bumpy golf course. So as you can see, well, when you come off going from cross country to a path again, just watch the lip, because if you misunderstand the lip that you're going up, you're gonna be on your ass. Oh, I know. This thing, apart from the 40-45k tumble down the path, this thing, bang, 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 it's still functioning well. But it should be kicking in with the fan, because it's about 33 to 35 degrees right now, this minute, and centigrade. What was that? Centigrade, and she should be blowing. She should be going woo, at 65, 70 degrees now Celsius. Let's see. I better monitor this, because the bugger. What if she just powers out on me and I create this EUC crash on live video? Imagine that. 56 degrees. So I'm good for now. That's good. I'm glad my live is still going. So good on you, YouTube. You haven't kicked me off after 1 minute after my first attempt at this. So here's some further insights to take into account with power and ranges. Power, once you're down to 70%, 60%, and you're one of these people that go, fuck yeah, whoa, woo, shit. Let's not forget, I'm on a gravel road here. That was about 45 k's, 45, 50. You might get those beeps, those, the third beep, fourth beep, you're out. Third beep, you better slow down this 1 second. So I've got that sort of warning going. I haven't beeped in a long time, because as soon as I get to 70%, I just recharge this thing. Regarding the ranges, I could have got 80 kilometers before she starts to angle up on me. You know, who wants to ride like that? I got to a point where I was 100 meters from home and it angled so much that I couldn't I was like this. Oh fuck! I couldn't go any further, so I had to walk it back. And that was at about 20%. So I'm not sure how I'm going to get down to 10% in that spot. So that was a bit of a lesson to keep the insurance on in case you get caught somewhere, this and that. I suggest refilling, recharging it at 60%, 50%. Mine's 70. Range, so I'm 95 or 6 whatever kilos, and of course it's going to chew more power with me with this big oaf on this poor little electronic thing. Yeah, so things to take into account. Also, some insights know, these things, even though they're rated at 70 k's an hour, this and that, yada yada, they can't go 70 k's an hour for bloody 10 minutes. Half a minute, 1 minute is safe. These batteries aren't designed to carry something for that quick, for you know, that sort of amount of time and that speed. So that was a couple of insights I found, and as soon as I went over sort of temperature, even with the fan working, it's not bloody, it's still not, you should be hearing it by now. Yeah, to the stratosphere, and this attempt at having a fan that cools the motor. I think just by me going at this speed has an effect on cooling the motor somewhat. Let's not get skittled by country vehicles, eh? So, and I might have to turn back soon, because soon, as of yesterday or the day before, there was a water trap. I could go through it, but I found out, not the hard way, but by insights, these EUC, they got a crappy wet index. I've ridden on wet golf courses and that sort of thing, and I haven't had personal issues, but I don't want to risk it. So if I enter this trap, wet, I'm turning, you'll see my on a gravel ground. Just don't come off, you idiot. Oh, now this is ultra. That was ultra. What's it called? Can you see the water down there? That was ultra. Get your words out, you idiot. Cross country. That was quite soft in there. So yeah, this is the sort of terrain. If you haven't seen any more of it, I'm just testing out, see what I do with this. Oh, look at all those bikes on the fence there. It's a little decorative piece for this punter here. It's not even a junkyard, they just did it. So there you go. Some insights on learning in general. Put the hours in. Be prepared to toughen your shins up if you practice in and out like many hours in a week or an hour a day. Get ready to get your shins smashed. You know, the inner portion of your shins. They'll harden up. I'm long past that point where my shins are a bit tender, because I know I've been on the unicycle with a lot of stops and all that sort of thing. When I actually started this live, before I started on my my right foot on the unicycle, and that was I realised, oh, I haven't started like that before, and you get into these little habits, and my habit is stopping, standing on my at a stationary position on this unicycle. So I have overtrained my left side to do all the getting off and starting my run. And also an insight, I'll just sort of stop here, I guess, just to show you something. When you're trying to get on, try to get some momentum, forward momentum with that opposite leg, which is on the unicycle. Just get that momentum going before you try and get on with the other leg. So momentum on. That's a little bit easier than you'd expect a beginner to do. And my estimate is between 40 and 45 hours, and there you go. That's an indication of how I am on getting on this thing. You've seen me do a corner, a tight U-turn on a goat track, on some gravel and grass at least. Should I show you how I go up gutters and whatnot? Yeah, so keep on practicing. If you're middle-aged like me, like I'm probably even past middle age, I'm 50, you might be a bit unco. I'm not unco, I'm so co that, mate, it's just fucking easy. It was just bloody easy for me, right? I wonder what the estimate of some of the punters is here. I'm probably going 37. 37, I'll estimate it at. Anyway, so practice, 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 and no, practice does not make perfect. Perfect practice makes perfect. That's why I'm not perfect. Oh, safety gear. I never used to wear safety gear until I did that. This is my safety gear light with my Chinese riding boots. I've got safety gear heavier with heavier shin guards, knee guards, and I've got armour and a full face helmet, armour, upper body armour for heavy, and I've got my full face helmet for ultra heavy safety gear. If I choose to race this thing, yes, I'm choosing I might even choose to race this thing because e-riders are suggesting that they might bring up something. So 58 degrees. Who needs a fan? Oh, I'm so quiet. The video won't have any because I'm so quiet. It's lovely. And being 33 to 35 degrees at this moment, for the EUC to not be heating over 60 and going at, you know, say 35 k's per hour, that's bloody doing all right, eh? It's a nice piece of kit. But if I come off, I'll be coming off well. That's a rare appearance, like a big, it's a military plane. I'm not sure if you can see that. Anyway, so I'm going on this, it's called the Brisbane Valley Rail Trail. So I'm on the good terra firma right now. So I could go pretty quick on this bit. So this is, I don't know, 45? Feels like 45, right? So there you go. I'm actually nearing the spot where I came off. I've got this this graffiti on my cast, 50k an hour stack. It was probably a touch under that. Right, so I'm going to navigate local traffic, which, oh wow, that's unheard of. There's no bloody local cars at this. This is the main street, you know, of this little satellite town. Why aren't you saying? Fuck it. Okay, it's Lowood. This is my little hangout at Lowood. So, I'll go up. I'm just going to go up on this little gutter thing and get up on this. Nah, it's not much of a gutter. It wasn't a proper gutter. There's a bit of a slant to it, but you know, I didn't give you any chances of seeing a EUC smash. So, oh, this is where I came off. This is where I came off, just there. So, and it's windy coming this way and coming the other way. I was going with the wind, you see, and I was smashing it. It was actually going a little bit uphill too, but with the wind, it just picked up like, whoo. It was doing really good, really nice speed. So, let's do some maneuvers. When am I going to do some maneuvers? Let's go up here. Anyway, so don't think that you can ride your EUC as a scooter, like an e-scooter going 60 k's an hour for an hour, like without slowing down and all that sort of thing. No, it's not made for that. You could try, but you're going to cook. Probably get a chance to cook your board and all that sort of thing. But you know, a few minutes of 40 and 50 kilometers per hour. Oh, there's no bloody. I'm cross country again. This is the goat track. Oh, fuck! It's soft. It's soft. It's soft, and there's a lip. There's a lip on this to get back onto terra firma. How am I? I was going to get up on this little car park thing to show you my little maneuvers, do some figure eights and whatnot. Let's try and do a figure eight or at least do a U-turn on this tightest of tight little terra firma, this little track that I'm on. Let's do this. Oh shit! Oh yes, oh yes. It wasn't. Yes, it wasn't pretty. I didn't feel pretty, but yeah. So I can get around on this, you know, this little track at least. I wasn't going to do figure eight. Tell them you're dreaming. Tell them I'm dreaming. Okay, let's do another one. Oh, and I do favour that side, so I'm going to go around this side now. Fuck. Shit. All right, so that was a risk. I don't usually do U-turns going in that direction. Being a GoPro, it's suggesting that it was a left-hand turn, and I scraped. I'm not sure if you picked it up, but I scraped. So at least this EUC isn't set to 45 degrees or whatever, and then it'll cut out. So I can turn and I'm scraping. So that's fairly intermediate. You could say that's intermediate when you're scraping on a 19-inch wheel and that sort of thing. And also I was brave enough to try my non-favourite side, so yeah. So that's all I'm going to bloody show you, because I've got nothing else. There's a skate park. Well, I'm not going to show you how, if I can go up those bloody, because I've never done it, so that's a bit too much beyond my comfort zone. Not sure if you see it there. Let's do here, up there. So so I'm going to show you navigating a built-up area, maybe with quite a few people in the main street. I'll go across a couple of roads, and here we go. I'll go down a gutter in between a thing, bending my knees. Got some okay suspension, not that I've even checked. No cars. Well, I didn't have to negotiate that too much. Going up a little thing there, the footpath thingamajig, where they set up a wheelchair to go up. I'm going past a coffee shop and a dry cleaner and a naturopath and a fried chicken place and a doctor's and a news agent, and navigating a few of the pedestrians, and yeah, so there you go. Going past the darts club, the library and the local council thingamajig. 61 Ks. 61 Ks an hour. That felt a bit bumpy because I'm holding the stick with my broken hand. So just had to negotiate a residence. So there you go. There's a couple of little drop-offs. This will be good viewing if I have a stack, because usually there's cars coming here. Because I've got a stick in my hand, there's a bit more risk that I won't manage too well, but there's cars around and I didn't panic too much, you see. So let's go at 30 Ks an hour on this footpath, which is not the best thing to do. It's yeah, when the punters start to, sorry, when there's pedestrians around and they haven't seen these unicycles around, yeah, definitely get some looks and whatnot. And as I went under the tree, then I didn't know about, or well, I didn't negotiate that there was a little drop in the footpath, and I managed well, even with unexpected little things. Around this corner here, I encountered a scooter rider, and that was close. So yeah, so that's it. Hope you enjoyed this little beginner's insight into this contraption, this EUC. If you are on an EUC now as a beginner, if you've bought recently, if you're a few months in, keep it going, because it kicks in. Your abilities kick in. Just be consistent. When I first started, I was probably doing half an hour each day, and bingo bongo, within a few short weeks, I got pretty confident. And when my these pads came, I've got the power pads they're called, yeah, put on with Velcro. I can feel the heat. Not on the unicycle. The temperature in the air. Whew. When I got the power pads, I felt more secure. So I do suggest, even if you are a beginner, get some power pads. I really, really encourage it. The first minute I put those pads on, I felt, oh, yeah, and make sure they're fairly snug as well, particularly the on the top of your foot. What's that called? Anyway, the top of your foot. Make it fairly snug. If you have different thicknesses of shoes and that sort of thing, it's going to be an issue. But have it at least fairly snug, because if you hit a bump or something, it's not going to chuck you off. It's just going to hold you nice and snug, and you can then start to do your cross country a bit more confident and the like. Yeah. So I'm now in a spot where I can probably do a few little circles and whatnot. I'll go somewhere a bit more quiet. I'll do a couple of corners at fairly moderate sort of 30 kilometre speed, just so you can get some insights. This is going to be a 30 kilometre corner, a bit of a wobble, 30 to 20 to 30 again. So I'll do a few little up and downs, some figure of eights, some circles and that sort of thing. Actually, I haven't done many. Here we go. So just nodding to my neighbour and whatnot. So I'm home. Let's have a look. Let's have a look. I'm in this bit right now where I can just do a few little tight circles. I'm not in the habit of doing. Oh shit! Yes, I'm not in the habit, and that's what you get. You get a live little drop of your unicycle. That's the first time I dropped it in a while. You just have to. It just had to happen when you're doing a live. Yeah. So that, and you know, attempting my non-good side of turning. So I'm going to turn again on my good side. Some figure of eights. Oh, that's not a figure of eight. That's just going bloody slalom. So my non-good side on my good side, while not knowing where the bloody hell this GoPro is. So sorry if that was undignified. And that's it. I will sign off just there. When you are beginning, just quickly, when you are beginning, yeah, your muscles are working, your core, particularly your shins, you know, because you're trying to stabilise with your shins. Just be relaxed. Keep on going. In regards to doing these U-turns and whatnot, I see people with all these different thoughts about these descriptions on their YouTube channels and entries, blogs here and there, where you know, you do this, you lean like this, then toe down this. Trying to do a bloody figure of eight first time in bloody 6 months. You need to just find your thing, how your body reacts. And after a while, listening to some of these people, oh look, he's got his leg straight, he's got his inner leg straight, and then oh look, this person has their inner leg bent, and that is usually code. That's code for like, oh mate, look, whatever has to work for you, you just make it happen. Just make it happen. So whatever's working for you. So there is no go-to. No. And because I haven't thought about it, I don't even know how I set up my little hairpin turns, my little U-turns. What do I do? I'm slowing down and then, oh, I tend to keep my right foot straight, or my inner straight. Do I do the same on my bad side or my non-favoured side? Let's see. I've been trying to sign out often here, like a few times. Yeah, I'll do the same. So that just pretty much happened. As in, my technique just happened to be the inner leg straight. Was it? Yeah, my inner turning leg is straight on both sides. So there you go. And when you turn fast into a corner, like, you know, you're going fast like this, I will tend to be slowing down. If you're racing, I guess there's different, you know, slow down and then speed into a corner, depending on where your opposition is. Yeah, that sort of thing. But generally, if I go around a high-speed corner, I am slowing down as I'm turning. So I'm not sure where that fits into some of these tips that you get. So, and once more, as I sign off, I'm just going to check. And for your reference, 68 degrees. 68 degrees on the board. Shit. I'm signing off. I'm signing off. Oh, all right, punters. I'll put my stop button back in my bag, my pocket. Where's the stop button, you bastards? Right. Hope you enjoyed this half an hour. Shit. Okay.